Money Dojo.
Gather around, it's storytelling time. So, about 2 weeks ago, I made a cool video. Well, I thought it was cool. I made a cool video about Scarface as a 1980s, 1990s TV sitcom.
Better than your fun, let me tell you. I'm doing the talking here.
Universal Pictures, who's behind the film sensation Scarface, was not happy about this. They hit me with a copyright infringement, which I then appealed. YouTube has a 4-step process where you bat the ball back and forth 2 different times and then 2 different times again in the entire appeals process. And what a lot of people do not like about it, myself included, is that the burden is actually on us, the content creator. So you're guilty until proven innocent. Effectively, YouTube has a very hands-off approach where they don't want to be involved with it, where they're kind of like, hey, you guys work this out. And then the ultimate step is trying to call the company's bluff who has the copyright strike against you. In this case, it was Universal Pictures. It's an intimidating process. You get a copyright strike against you if you go through the entire process and they determine that they're not going to let you keep the video up. In my case, that they didn't find my argument about the video being fair use under Copyright 107 meriting being a good excuse. So I got a copyright strike and I had to accept that or appeal it. And I appealed it. I only went this far because I knew that if I appealed it, YouTube would give them 10 days to prove, for Universal Pictures to prove to YouTube that they had taken legal action against me in court. And I knew that this was all a bluff on Universal Pictures' part, and I called that bluff because, of course, 10 days passed and I didn't get anything from them, and YouTube restored the video. But this is an intimidating process for us, the content creators, because we don't want to have to get content strikes, copyright strikes, and we don't want to have the risk that we're going to get sued just because we know that we've met the criteria of being fair use. Really, admittedly, the only thing that gave me the confidence to go through with this was that on a hunch, I Google searched Universal Pictures YouTube copyright claim, and all these stories came up where other people said that Universal Pictures had been abusing the copyright system. And then that was when I realized they're just doing this trying to intimidate the little guy, and that in the end, they're not going to do anything, and that they know that my video is fair use and YouTube will put it back up. So I'm happy with the outcome, but I'm frustrated with the process. I don't think that it should work that way, but admittedly, I don't really know how else it should be. What do you think? Put it in the comments.